Hello everybody, it's Lori with DIY Nails, and today I'm doing a French ombre with a clear base, and then I just created my own color. And of course I used the peel off base, so I have clear tips, 2 layers of clear dip, and then I applied 2 coats of peel off base. And as you can see here, I'm mixing a color because I was just kind of searching for one that accented the flower I want to use, and I couldn't find one that I really liked in my huge collection of colors. So I mixed Anchors Away, which is a really deep purple, and if you buy me a drink I'll tell you. And I'm skipping step 1 out of the dipping system because I'm using peel off base, so you won't need a primer, and I'm also using false nails, so of course you don't apply a primer to false tips or nails. So as always with base coat, you apply it in very thin and even strokes, because this actually creates very thin and smooth layers in the dipping process. And always make sure you dip at that 45-degree angle and slowly, and then tap off any excess powder. And for the ombre, I'm just using my dollar store brushes, and I'm just gonna tap that color on where I want it, and then fill the excess base coat with clear. And I left every single step in this video, not that I necessarily cut out steps in my other videos, but I usually speed them up. But for this particular video, because I'm tapping on the colors, the layers aren't as thick as if you were dipping. So I ended up taking several layers to get my desired look. So you can stop at any point in your tap ombre and decide, that's perfect for you, or you can move on and make it thicker. I think I ended up with about 4 tapping layers, and I really loved the outcome and the color. It just ended up turning out perfect. I was very impressed with this mani. And before using your brush, make sure your base coat is completely dry. So last minute, I decided to use the caviar beads out of this jewel set that I have. So I picked out the jewels so I could separate the caviar beads from them, and decided to add them to this accent finger. And I'm not 100% in love with it. I think that I should have left at least 1 clear layer off. So 1 clear layer just for protection, but then you could see them completely. But I overdid it, and I think I coated them at least 2 or 3 times, which was excessive. And I love this look right here, and I seriously should have just left them alone. So I am already working on the next mani with some other beads because I love the way that it looks. So stay tuned for that video. But if you have any tips or tricks for those beads instead of just a full nail coverage, I'm definitely open to hearing all of your ideas or what works best for you for application and how to keep them from chipping off of your nail after your mani is complete. And be sure to brush off all the powder And for this next step, we are going to thoroughly activate our nails. And this is very important because this hardens up every single layer of dip powder. And don't forget to brush that activator along the free edge of the nail because that needs to be hardened as well to prevent chipping and cracking in the future. And you're gonna wanna give this activator a few minutes to dry. And after it's completely dried, you wanna go in with your file and shape your nails and file down any imperfections that you have. And after you're done filing, you're gonna wanna brush off any filing particles and you're gonna wanna activate a second time, which simply activates any of the layers that you may have filed off. And after that is completely dry, we're gonna head into the top coat, which I always use at least 2 top coats. It dries very quickly, I'd say in under a minute. And you're gonna wanna work really quickly with your top coat because it does harden very fast. And if you try to continue to paint it on, you'll end up with streaks in it. And you're gonna wanna brush that along the free edge as well, just to seal it up. And that second layer of top coat, of course, makes your manicures gorgeous. And now it's time for your favorite cuticle oil. You want to rehydrate your cuticles and all the skin around your nails. This also stimulates blood flow, all the good things that help your nails grow. And it's done. If you have any tips or tricks, please feel free to drop them in the comments below or any future videos you would like to see. And I really appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next Monday. Bye, guys.